Hey everyone, in this video, let's take a look at the Liven app. If you're interested in an app that will help you with your mental health, help you build a routine, then you should take a look at the Liven app. We're just going to go step by step here and give you an idea of what to expect. So, as we're going through, you can see that here we have some topics that we're taking a look at that if you are dealing with any of these specific issues, and quite honestly, I think most of us are dealing with some issues of this sort in some form or fashion, then the Liven app might be something that you want to take a look at. It is just going to help you in terms of understanding your own state of mind and helping you to plan certain tasks. It'll take you through a variety of courses, and these courses are designed to help you understand yourself better and learn how to use specific tools that are going to help you through specific mood states and challenging times. So that's essentially what the Liven app does. So we're just going to go through here step by step, and you can see for yourself exactly what to expect. So it's just asking us some basic questions as we're going through. How easily distracted are you? Well, uh, I expect more of myself more than I can deliver. All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll answer that question as well. And of course, everyone is going to be a little bit different. These are just some preliminary questions to get us started and give the Liven app an idea of where we want to focus. So you can see here we have some uh, recommendations from other people who have used the Liven app and some more questions. I find it hard to relax even when I have plenty of time for myself. Sure, we all kind of deal with that from time to time. So we're halfway done setting up your program. So just at this point, as we're going through and answering some of these questions, Liven is just thinking about ways to tailor make the programs for us. So if you feel stressed or anxious, then this is just an idea of how you can use the Liven app to help you through those kinds of emotions. Procrastination. I often find myself having no energy to do what I should do. Well, sometimes, sure, I feel that way. When was the last time you felt driven and motivated? Well, I would say, based on the answers here, we'll say a few weeks ago, and we'll just continue on from there. Have more great days with Liven. So let's see. According to statistics, 86% of Liven users feel better after using the app. I struggled to pursue my ambitions for fear of messing up and failing. Well, I think we all feel like that sometimes. I feel guilty or ashamed when I procrastinate. I think that's fairly common. We'll just make a selection there. Procrastination is not a sign of laziness, it's a sign of something deeper. You're three times more likely to overcome procrastination if you understand the reason behind it. I often worry about things that turn out to be not that hard and or important. And that I'm sure we all deal with that from time to time. Let's go ahead and make a selection here. Sometimes I feel tired or lacking in energy even after a good sleep. I can say for myself that is certainly the case sometimes. At the end of the day, I regret not doing as much as I could have. Certainly, I think if there's something I can definitely work on, it's making sure that I have a routine and I'm sticking to it. How familiar are you with cognitive behavioral therapy? I've definitely heard it before. I've done a little bit of looking into it. So we'll just continue on from there. Build the life you want based on behavior science. Okay. Do you have any habits that you would like to quit? I think we all have certain habits that we would like to quit. Let's take a look here. Yeah, okay. Um, Definitely, I hate to admit it, but I am a bit of a nail biter. So we'll go ahead and select that. Let's see here. What else do we got? Self-doubt, sure. That's definitely something that I think we all deal with, and I certainly do as well. And we'll just say other because there's some other things here that are not necessarily on the list. So now we want to set a daily goal. So pick the amount of time you want to spend on self development daily. All right, well, we'll just go with common there. Are you inclined to finish what you start? I think I am. Are you familiar with journaling for self reflection? I have heard of it before, certainly. Do you want to learn how to build healthy habits? Sure, that sounds great. Your personalized program is ready. All right. So let's see the difference with Liven before and after. All right, let's make a contract. Okay. So we'll just sign this really quick here. And I'm just going to kind of scribble my signature because I don't really have a pen handy. And I do want to commit to myself. Why not? Let's continue on from there, and we're all set. So this gives you an idea of what to expect when we're starting off. And here, if you want to gain full access to Liven, there is a subscription. But there's also a free trial. So let's go ahead and enable the free trial. And then from there, we can go ahead and proceed to creating an account with a username or email and password. Go ahead and just skip through this part here. And then from there, all right, so it's asking us, how do you feel right now? So this is something that you can do on a regular basis, is just check in and do kind of an emotional check and just ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? And sometimes just by doing that, it will help us to understand our emotions better and come up with solutions for how to deal with them. All right. What are the causes of feeling neutral? Well, I mean, quite honestly, it's nothing too extreme as far as I'm concerned. I mean, right now it's just, it is a bit late and I'm kind of winding down. But let's see here. All right. How many times have you felt neutral this week? So this is just kind of going to track over a period of time when you check in. It's going to track your emotions and why you feel that way. And so over a period of time, you can get a better understanding of what it is that triggers certain emotions. All right, the 3 keys to happiness. Okay, so we'll just take a look here. Now we're actually in the app. You can see here we've got the Learn tab, the Routine tab. We have the Assistant, and of course, we have our Profile tab. So let's just see. Looks like we've got a lesson here, Introduction to Anxiety. Let's go to the Learn tab here, and we could see, okay, we've got different programs based on certain things, certain emotions we could take a look at. We've got tools for tasks, it's a soundscape, so relax with natural sounds, all right? We have various tests that we can take to find out a little bit more about ourselves. Okay, let's see here. We'll just go ahead and talk to the assistant here. Let's see what we can do. So it looks like this is a AI bot that we can talk to, and we can answer specific questions. I'm curious why. I want to improve. I'm worried about. Okay, let's go ahead and say I want to improve. I want to improve. Let's see, my routine. Sure, that's what we want to do. Okay, so I'm going to let the assistant, the Liven Wellbeing Assistant, know that. Okay, and then now we're getting our response here. That's a great goal. Improving your routine can really have a positive impact on your day. Okay, what are we focusing on? Productivity. That sounds about right. And okay, awesome choice. Enhancing productivity can help you feel more accomplished and less stressed. One idea might be to start identifying the times of day when you feel most focused and energized. All right. So, help us serve you better. We'll go ahead and we'll give 5 stars here. I think we'll just kind of leave the review for now. Continue on investigating the rest of the app here. Okay. So, we have, let's see now, our introduction to the anxiety course. All right. Hello. Welcome to the first lesson about anxiety. We're happy to be with you. Anxiety is a future oriented emotional reaction to unpredictability and possible triggers. Sure. All right. Well, we'll just take a look here at what the Lesson is talking about when anxiety plays an all encompassing role in your life, it becomes overwhelming. Why does anxiety exist? What triggers anxiety and how does our brain play a part in it? The amygdala, oh geez, the amygdala triggers the fear response in your brain, alerting you to possible threats. The prefrontal cortex is which is responsible for higher learning cognitive functions, including regulating emotions like fear. The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal. Oh, yes. Always got to worry about that. Neurotransmitters. Okay, picture this. Since our bodies are intended to activate such responses in only specific situations, they can remain in a state indefinitely. All right. So, what about root causes and the sustaining factors of anxiety? Anxiety is often fueled by deeper motivators and factors that keep it going. Perfectionism, that certainly can be a cause for anxiety. Lack of self compassion. Certainly, self compassion means simply treating yourself with kindness. A recent intervention showed that self compassion is helpful for teens experiencing stress. Low self esteem. I think we all deal with that sometimes. Self esteem is a person's perception of their worth as a person. I hate seeing myself in those party clothes. Oh, I think we've all felt like that at some point. The lack of healthy boundaries and unassertiveness. If someone has unhealthy boundaries with others, they might regularly give in to requests even if they find it uncomfortable. Bringing it all together, all of these from our brains functioning to perfectionism and unassertiveness sustain anxiety. So this just gives you an idea of what the lessons are about, and as you can see, they're pretty helpful in terms of just little tidbits of information that if you don't know, it's might help you be able to regulate some of these emotions a little bit better. So there's a lot of good information here. I think this is a good tool to be using. We'll go ahead and give that 5 stars. I'm not going to leave a review for now. Then next, it looks like we have daily tasks. So let's go ahead and let's see what else we got here. Yeah, let's take a look at our daily tasks. Okay, so we have a calendar here, and we could set up different tasks for different days. And this is a good way, I think, of just having somewhere to go in case you forget. I know I forget sometimes what I need to do. So, this is not a bad way of just giving yourself some reminders for some basic tasks, things that if you get them done will make you feel better. Get some sunshine, reach out to someone you care about, choose, let's see here, what else we got? Talk to someone you love, get out of bed, write a small plan for getting better. Okay, we got some different options here. Self care. We have, let's see, create, listen to a mood playlist. Morning routine, wash your face, drink water, brush your teeth. Let's see, take a shower. That's always a good idea. What else do we got? Sleep, dim the lights, turn on a light lamp, excuse me. Okay, so these are all pretty good. You know, there's some basic tasks, nothing too fancy here, but sure, sometimes we can forget certain things like this, or we don't necessarily know what to do with ourselves. So it's not a bad idea to have a task list that's handy just in case you are ever feeling a bit lost. Why not? Give yourself some tasks to do. Maybe just wash your face. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay, so we've added a task here. Yeah, wash your face. That's always a good idea. So I'll make sure to try that. And we've added our tasks. We've done our anxiety course. DAS 21 is a concise psychological screening tool designed to identify symptoms of depression, anxiety, and stress. Okay, let's answer some questions here. I was aware of dryness of my mouth. I certainly have been aware of that from time to time. I experienced difficult breathing. Well, sometimes maybe. I experienced trembling. Well, maybe sometimes. I was worried about situations in which I could panic and make a fool of myself. Yeah, sure, that definitely happens. I felt I was close to panic. Not much of a panicker, but certainly that emotion can rise from time to time. So, aware of the action of my heart. Well, let's see here. Well, that certainly can happen from time to time. I felt scared without any good reason. That does happen from time to time. I couldn't seem to experience any positive feeling at all. Well, certainly can be the case from time to time, for sure. Sometimes it's hard to feel those positive feelings. I found it difficult to work up to the initiative to do things. Yeah, okay. Definitely happens. I felt that I had nothing to look forward to. Well, that can be hard to deal with for sure. I felt downhearted and blue. I've definitely felt that way before. I was unable to become enthusiastic about anything. Well, I think sometimes we can be in that place. It's certainly true. I felt I wasn't worth much as a person. Well, I think that we all deal with that from time to time. That's definitely something that we can try to work through. I felt that life was meaningless. Certainly, I think that sometimes it's hard not to feel that way. So we're analyzing the answers now, and we're generating a summary, and we're preparing a report. So Liven's hard at work, giving us an idea here of where we're at. We could see here some tips. We can dedicate a no screen hour. Clean and redecorate your space. That's always a good idea. Okay, so we've gone through today's routine. So it looks like you have, at least for today, three different objectives to complete. And that might be something that we have to do on a regular basis, which is pretty easy to do. All right, your personalized course. Okay, so we have various lessons here that we can go through, and you can see here for yourself the different lessons. Cognitive distortions sounds like a cool band name. Cause low lack of boundaries. Lack of self compassion, anxiety, low self esteem, negative thoughts, perfectionism. Yeah, so we have a variety of lessons here that we can go through that can just give us a better idea of our emotions and what we're going through. And certainly by being more aware of these things, it definitely can help us come up with proper solutions in the moment. And I think that's really helpful. Sometimes I think that's just it. Sometimes we don't have the information. We don't know what to do with ourselves. So it really sounds like Liven is here to help you with that. We can fine tune our course. So as we're going through the different lessons, it'll help us to personalize our course. And we have a personalized path. Here we have different programs. So there's 7 lessons here in the anxiety section. So if that's something that you want to focus on, we've got a variety of other ones here: ADHD, childhood trauma, procrastination, and we've got tools. So we have our tasks. We already took a look at that. And we have our soundscape. So here's some nice music or soundscapes for us to listen to that could help us to relax. And of course, we have these various tests that we can take: emotional intelligence, sleep quality. So it sounds to me, looks to me that Liven has really put together some very helpful tips here, lessons and task lists. And I would definitely say, if this is something that you think will help you out, why not? Why not give yourself an opportunity to go through something like this? And it could certainly help you out. So we'll just leave it at that. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe for more helpful tips.